Hello there, YouTube. My name is uidsea, and I'm doing something different. Normally, I don't do gaming news, but the NX, well, it's not the NX now. It's called the Nintendo Switch, as you can see. The Nintendo Switch was revealed today at 10 a.m., I think it was. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's what it was. And there has been a lot of news coming out very, very quickly. And I've always been a Nintendo fan, so I wanted to get like a roundup of all the different news that we found so far. At least hit on the core points of everything. So I'm in the 3DS subreddit right now. There's a big freaking there's a whole big mega thread on the Switch and everything. But so let's just get started. What is the Nintendo Switch? Well, the Nintendo Switch, if you want, there's a link down in the description, and I'll just try and link this video right here. And this shows the video. This was the original reveal for the Nintendo Switch. So what it is, essentially, I'll just play this video and I'll explain it. It's a handheld, but it's also a home console. So as you can see, it's hooked up right to his TV, right? But the cool thing, he grabs the screen. The Nintendo, it looks so sexy. He grabs the screen, takes the little controllers off, and he hooks it right up, and he carries the fucking game with him. Kind of reminiscent of an NVIDIA Shield, actually. This kind of reminds me of that, although this seems like it has more strength. Maybe. I don't know. They haven't actually revealed full specs on it yet. But essentially what it is home and portable. Bring it with your friend. You can have it on the go, on a plane if you want. You take your game with you. You meet hot chicks just because you have a new Nintendo console. Think about that, man. Has a cool little stand. You can play with it. Has a headphone jack. I mean, there you go. iPhone 7 already beat that out. And you can control it. It plays Skyrim. It plays many of the bigger name games that is coming out. And that's essentially, as you saw, it's portable and it's also a home console. So if you want, you can take a look here. These are all the current pictures. That is I guess the docking base and the main console. That right there is the screen that comes out. And as you can see right here, these are where you take the little two controllers and you hook it up. There is the controller pad that you'd be playing, that you'd normally be playing if you didn't have it hooked up to the screen. You had it hooked up to your home system. And there is the portable version. As you can see, the controller pieces are stuck on the side. Has a little, as the video already revealed, it has the little stand. And also, what I thought was pretty cool, there is this, like this, I don't know, control joint or something. It was about to be shown in the video, and you can hook it up to your car if you wanted. Yeah, you can play Skyrim on it. You can hook it up to your car and your buddies can play while, you should be navigating for your friend. You can be like, nah, forget you, man. I'm playing Skyrim. Yeah. And hey, Uber drivers are going to fucking hate this thing, but there you go. You can play Mario Kart in a car while you're driving around. Crazy, huh? So, other than that, you can go to the Nintendo Switch subreddit, and there's all the different news for everything that has come out so far. I've been poring over this because I'm so excited for this damn console. It looks so good. So what are the big things that I gleaned out of this, besides all the memes, was that NVIDIA, apparently, is going to be powering the Switch. It doesn't have anything in here specifically yet. This is also the first day that it was being released. So, I mean, all this news is very tentative. It could all change tomorrow. They could all just say, hey, April Fool's in October. It doesn't exist. But yeah, NVIDIA is apparently powering the graphics. So that means it's going to look at least somewhat good. The big question, of course, is with this screen being powered by NVIDIA, what type of screen is it? What's its resolution going to be? Is it going to be like an OLED or something like that? And that also brings up a further question. What is this thing's battery life going to be in portable mode? I'm sure you could take it kind of like the kind of like how you have the Wii U. You can take it and you can just, hook the charger up to it and whatnot, and then play it like that. But especially because this screen isn't really a high fidelity screen. It's not a really, really high resolution screen. I mean, it does the job for what it has, but I don't know what the Wii U is powered by, but it definitely doesn't look like the reveal trailer. Then again, being a reveal trailer, obviously it may look a little bit better, as we've seen with previous games and whatnot in the past. But anyway, the big thing is, screen resolution, battery life. That's the two big things when I see NVIDIA's powering it. The other thing that I think is it's probably going to be pretty. So some other cool news that we found was that Unreal Engine developers are going to be able to bring all their games to it. Yes, apparently, as you saw with Skyrim and many other companies, it's not only going to be Nintendo games. Now, when I first got the advice, or I was asking people like, "Hey man, like, what do you think about the Wii U? You think it's gonna be cool? Like, is it fun? Are there good games for it?" The biggest thing everyone said was, "You like Nintendo games? Don't buy a Wii U if you're not looking for Mario, Pokemon, I guess like Smash and everything else, but Zelda, yeah. Mario, Pokemon, Zelda. You don't like those games? You probably shouldn't buy a Wii U." That was the initial advice I was given by multiple different people. Obviously, there are indie developing games and things like that. I mean, I know things like Shovel Knight are on here and a bunch of other fun games. SteamWorld Dig, I think that, or is that on 3DS? I don't remember. Either way. But yeah, I was told, hey, it's Nintendo. Mario, Pokemon, Zelda. You don't like them? I wouldn't get the Wii U, But now, as this has shown, all these different developers are partnered with Nintendo. So, Activision, that's a whole host of different games. Atlas, you have like the Persona and Shin Megami Tensei series, Bandai Namco. There's quite a few games there. Bethesda, the Elder Scrolls Fallout series, Capcom with Street Fighter and everything like that. We have EA with a whole hell of a lot of sports from software, so we may see Dark Souls on it. That'd be kind of cool, portable Dark Souls. And all these other games. Ubisoft, I'm sure we'll see some type of shooter on there. Telltale, if you like any of the Telltale game series, you'll be able to see it. Sega, I'm sure there'll be a bit more fighting games, some Sonic, things like that. Cryware, Epic Games, Unity, all these good things are going to be coming out. And that's one thing that I was really, really excited for, is that it's not just going to be Mario, Zelda, Pokemon. Like I said, there are other games in the Wii U and the 3DS currently in the Nintendo eShop, but the vast majority is Nintendo's staples of series. And there are smaller ones that are growing now, like, Yokai Watch and things like that. But like I said, the majority of what you see for Nintendo consoles from the Wii, 3DS, and the Wii U, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon. I mean, realistically, I bought a 3DS for Pokemon. There are some other games, but I don't really care. I'm playing it for Pokemon. Wii U, I got it for a bunch of different things, but that's besides the point. The point is, we're going to have a lot bigger selection, which I think is going to be amazing. And actually, now that I think about it, looking at the Wii U, like, in reality, they pretty much just improved upon its design. They pretty much just did what most people were thinking. They cut the sides off. So these are, handheld controllers, and you can take them off now. The screen, from what people were saying, it possibly is going to be a touch screen. Somewhere down on here, there was someone who was posting on it, but I don't think it was exactly confirmed yet, but I'm assuming with games nowadays and just technology nowadays, it's going to be a touch screen, which brings up another fun point. Like, you better get, I really hope that they're going to sell either some type of case for this, for protecting it, like some type of case, or, just get a really freaking thick screen protector so that you don't smudge and scratch the hell out of it. Because if you're like me, when you take this thing, I know I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it a lot. especially with, I mean, it doesn't look that big. It looks about the size of a Wii U, and I've dropped this thing hundreds of times already. Like, it's just going to happen. It's sitting on your desk. You're sitting on your legs while you're sitting there for a second talking to someone. Boop. Oh no, it drops. And hopefully this thing isn't fragile, because I don't want to, have this thing break on a plane flight somewhere 600 miles away from my house. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to throw away this, $300 piece of junk. But that's worst case scenario. That's really over exaggerating things like that. But yeah, so there are some pretty cool things. Another fun one was that Monster Hunter is apparently going to be released in March 2017, but it's neither Monster Hunter Stories nor Generations Western Edition, which I thought we already had the Generations Western Edition. But either way, according to Sugimoto, the game is neither the previously announced Monster Hunter Stories nor Generations Western Edition, but rather a brand new game. At the moment, Capcom haven't provided any more details about this project, such as platforms, for instance, but it seems Capcom is expecting great things from this title, since they have estimated that the game could sell 2 million copies. That's quite a few. The Monster Hunter series is very popular. We won't be surprised if it could achieve this, but it would be more interesting to learn more about this game as soon as Capcom will be ready to share new information. So, yeah, we don't need to see a Smite ad. Good game, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So yeah, there's a lot of info, I just touched the surface. There's quite a bit more I'm sure that I've missed. I'm sure I may have even gotten some of it wrong. And this info is tentative. The info was released today. This is all the stuff we're getting from today. So if this, if it changes wildly in 2-3 months right before release, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that has happened in the past. It's possible that it could change, but I mean, this thing does look solid. This thing looks good. They really improved upon the Wii U design, and I think they really mastered the portability. Like, you have some portability with the Wii U. Like, you can play lots of different games just from the screen. There's a full type of game mode that you can just do, but you still need to have the actual console with you, You can go plug it into the wall and whatnot and play the game on here, but you still need the console. I can't just take this thing to work with me and play it like a Game Boy, That would be obviously for the 3DS, but it seems like this is a mixture of the Wii U and the 3DS, which I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be good, honestly. I'm really excited for it. Like I said, I will put a post to this in the description, and you can, or just like right where my face is here, and you'll be able to see all the different things you can do. It's very portable. There's a bunch of other cool things, like this right here is, you can take the controller as a single piece for each player, and there's 4-player, local co-op just by having 2 consoles next to you. That is another really cool thing that I think. They teased the new Mario game, and it looks freaking beautiful. Whether it's a mock-up or actual game remains to be seen, but either way, this is a really interesting move from Nintendo, and I'm really excited for it. I'm going to be getting it. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to hook my Elgato up to this thing. Hopefully it's going to be easy. Hopefully we'll be able to record easily from this. But, who knows? Maybe someone will make some type of recording app for it, and then I'll just be able to go, walk to my buddy's house and record gameplay or something like that. But all speculation for right now. Like I said, that's the only news that I knew of that I could find. And if you guys have any more, if you guys want to let me know your opinion on the Nintendo Switch, leave a comment down in the description, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, I don't normally put out video game news. I normally don't comment on things like this, but I want to start doing that. And this, I'm so excited for. Man, this thing, I'm going to be able to bring Breath of the Wild with me. I'll be able to bring Pokemon with me. A lot more, as it's shown from those developers. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.